Alright, we're here repairing a ProTeam vacuum. It had a bad power cord switch. The switch was just fine, but the cord basically had been used so much that it shorted out the hot and common. But I figured, just so you could see, SCM-1280, or I'm sorry, 1262, hang on. 1282, sorry, there you go. ProTeam Vac 1282. This will just be the part one of the video, and you can see it pulls 9.5 amps. This thing hauls butt, and you can see what it is. It's just a regular Super Coach, kick butt vacuum that we use. If you've had one of these on your back for a couple hours, you know how we feel. And there is the there was the bad switch. It was basically broken right here. So I had to shorten it up, and then I had to redo the wires, solder, and heat shrink to the connects. And we also did a rewire on this one too. They had both hot and common coming up to the switch for the neck for the switch. It's only got a hot now. The common has been wired over internally wise, as you can see. The motor is just basically a regular AC motor, a 10 amp AC motor, mind you. And the jumper, this wire right here that I'm holding would have normally gone to the switch. This is the common line going to the motor. And that's just me getting rid of all the extra wire, making sure it's out of the way. And then what I'm doing is a heat check just to see how much heat is produced by the, straight. Basically, it's coming out of the wall outlet straight. Common is going straight to the motor, one side of the motor. I just need the vacuum cleaner just for a little while, just to be able to use, which it works just fine. But I figured I wanted to make a video and show you how loud and how powerful these motors are. Just to give people appreciation. This is something that's strapped on somebody's back that's, vacuuming the floor. Like I said, these vacuums are somewhat heavy, but very powerful. Like I said, this is the Pro vacuums. This is the thermal. Normally goes on a coupling that goes, shroud that goes on the inside, but we're not going to be sticking our fingers into there. We're just making this video for internet, just because I looked on the internet and didn't find one. There was nothing there. Didn't find one. And I figured, hey, why not make a video on this wonderfully powerful vacuum cleaner here. But basically, the switch no longer has the common wire going up to it. It just has the hot. And you can see right here, this is the one going up to the switch. This one down here. This is hot going in and hot coming back out. This is what turns on the motor, and you can see the hot feeds the thermal. That's just general, just for electronics sake. Thermal's on the hot side normally, and obviously that goes to the motor. But I can definitely tell you this thing has put in its man hours or its motor hours. It's like an older engine, so I can take an appreciation for it. But I figured, hey, make this video on a really kick butt, vacuum that you normally have on your back, and super suction. I'll just tell you that right now. Like I said, it's punched off. It's punched off some days, hours, weeks, months, years, God knows. But we rewired it just so that way there's no there's 4 wires going up to a switch just seems stupid. I mean, for safety's sake, maybe, but we're just hot coming up to a switch seems smart enough. And plus you got power right here. It's a short jumper, and yeah, if you yank and wiggle on these things long enough, you will break that. And that's a really heavy duty cable. We're talking 15 amps if not more, but 15 amp wiring going up into the head. But like I said, we just took out the common 4 wires that were normally going through this sheath. Now we're down to 2, and it's just the hot. We're just switching hot, and we'll demonstrate that here in another video in a second. But I'd figure I'd come here and just show you the rewiring of it. These motors can be changed out, as you can see. Get in there. I'm not going to turn on my light just to show you, but sorry for the focus. Camera's not, not having a good day. But needless to say, like I said, it works, and we're about ready to show you that. But just having hot, being switched is just fine for this motor. I don't see any. I don't know why they ran 4 down to a switch. It's a. I don't just simplify. You know what I'm saying? Keep simple. KISS philosophy. Keep it simple, stupid. And other than that, it works. So right now I'm just doing the heat test on it. But I'd figure I'd show you one of these things live in action with the bottom of it open, safely. It's going to throw some sparks, so just be prepared when I go to show you the video. But just checking the wire temperatures, to see where all the interconnects as far as the couplers for the wire, not getting hot. I run it for a good little while just to make sure everything's good and kosher. But you'll appreciate when this thing's cranking away. But needless to say, it was not working at all. Obviously the sheath had a big old, huge meltdown mark in it. So, like I said, it's all been redone. It's actually plugged in right now, and you can see it's totally just fine. I wouldn't be poking my fingers around in there, because anytime you have anything plugged in, including a microwave, TV, vacuum, you generally don't fool with the internals unless you know what you're doing, and I'm very fully qualified for playing with 120 volts and then some. Plus, I used to fix VCRs and TVs, CRTs back in the days. So I know what a flyback is, and a horizontal output, and vertical deflection. But I figured you would enjoy this video of just how powerful these Pro vacuums are. So hopefully you enjoy the video coming just behind this one.